Hi everyone. Today on Roda 360, I want to talk about a group of people who are not on my thesis committee and who are not listed on my research citations. But without them, this journey would be so difficult, very challenging. And probably none of these videos would exist because I wouldn't have the time. I'm talking about angels in human form. I'm talking about my angels, your angels. When you move to a new country like New Zealand to chase a dream, you leave your community behind. You leave the grandmoms, the aunties, the lifelong friends who would normally step in when life gets heavy. You arrive and suddenly you become a loner, you become an island. But then something happens. God has a way of sending people our way to make our journeys easier. Maybe it's the neighbor who notices you lagging groceries and a toddler up the stairs and offers to watch the little one just for you to have some minutes to sit and maybe have a breather. In my case, I found these angels in a local community church I attended on the first Sunday in this small town where I found accommodation. And they've been lovely, lovely people helping me take care of kids. Just showing up with food, hot meals when I need it most. Forming that layer of community around me and my family. For you, it could be, that fellow student or that fellow lab mate who saw the bags under your eyes and said, I finished my lab work. Let me take your kids to the park so that you can finish that chapter. I think about the people who saw me struggling to balance a conference presentation with a child care crisis. So I'm going for a conference and I needed to keep my kids somewhere. My kids needed to be somewhere, so I show up so that I could show up with my research. Those people who didn't just say, let me know if I can help, because of course we all know that the word help is a hard word to say when you are trying to prove that you're capable, right? So most times, many of us find it difficult to actually ask for help because in our heads, we're trying to prove that we're capable of taking care of our kids or being mothers and also being PhD students. Meanwhile, these people saw the struggle and decided to be the bridge between you being a mother and you being a researcher. They are the ones who held the baby in the back of the hall so you could speak in that workshop. They are the ones who brought over a hot meal when they knew that I was deep in a writing deadline and probably surviving on some tea and bread. There's a concept in the Maori culture called mana kitanga. It's about hospitality, it's about kindness and making sure that others feel cared for. As an immigrant PhD student, experiencing that kind of radical kindness is life-changing, and it has been life-changing for me. That kindness is something that I have only seen in New Zealand. And it's not because I'm here and I'm not just gassing some people up. People have been kind to me, but being kind because you sense one's struggle and showing up to help them, not because you are invading their space, but actually catching them from falling. is something that I cannot begin to really, really describe. Or is it that person that says, go and attend that conference, I've got the kids. How many days are you staying for the conference? And I go, okay, 3 nights. You're fine, I've got the kids, don't worry. And then they encourage you and tell you why your voice needs to be in that room. These angels don't just give us time, they give us our identity back. They remind us that we are not just childcare providers or budget crunchers or thinkers. We are thinkers, we are researchers, but then we have something very important to show the world. We have something very important to say. In today's episode, I'm using this time as a tribute to these people, these women, these men, especially the women in my church, especially the one that has taken me like her own, to all the librarians, to the supervisors who care, to the neighbors, to the child care or classroom teachers, the random strangers, turned friends who stepped into the gap when my extended family are 1,000 miles away. To my angels, I say thank you. Thank you for seeing the woman behind the PhD. Thank you for not just thinking all this was a tall poppy syndrome. Thank you for seeing me behind the veil. Thank you for making the 360 possible. And to my fellow PhD mamas, if you have an angel in your life, or if you have angels who have helped you through a tough season, through those seasons where you really needed survival, why not send them this episode? Let's give them their flowers today. Catch you in the next episode. Bye.